Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. Today was Teacher Equipment Purchase Day. There's probably a more elegant way of saying that. Mal?
School supplies.
School supplies. Yes, as opposed to Teacher Equipment Purchase Day. Anyway, as the name implies, we went school shopping, which I have to say feels incredibly strange to do when you've been out of college for a few years. School shopping is something you kind of associate with like elementary, middle, and high school, and then going and getting your supplies and your pencils and all that stuff. It feels really weird to do it with a teacher because you're buying everything in bulk. And I don't know, I must have done this with you before.
Yeah.
But I don't remember
We've done it every year.
I don't remember it. Are you sure I did it with you last year?
Yes.
Maybe you just bought less, I don't know. Or maybe I was just less annoyed. I don't mind shopping, and I don't mind like shopping with Mal, but we were out for like 4.5 hours today just buying school supplies, and I was really ready to be done. So we're finally on the way back to the apartment, but we got an entire like trunk load of school supplies. Mal did good though. The budget that they give her is pretty small, and she got...
And this isn't art supplies. This is like pencils and rulers and scissors and...
Yeah, they give you a separate...
That's, yeah, because I get an art budget.
Yeah, they give you a separate art budget. This is the budget for extra miscellaneous crap, basically.
Like tissue boxes and staplers.
Yeah, like that. Anyway, so that's what we got today. Mal got all the stuff that she wanted to get for her room and still had $50 left. Although you're going to pick up a radio.
Yeah.
Mal wants to get a radio because she likes to play music whenever the kids are working on their art stuff, which I'm a huge fan of. They did that at SCAD, at least some of the professors did. And that it just makes a world of difference to be able to hear something while you're making art. And I found that a lot of times, depending on what kind of music is playing, it can actually affect what you're doing, which is kind of weird. But depending on like the type, like the genre of music, you might change how you're doing something. Might just be me, but anyway. Now we're on our way back to the apartment. I got Windows and GTA installed on Mal's computer yesterday. Obviously, you knew that. I have not done that to my computer. I went out and we also picked up a 2 terabyte internal for my computer so we can record Windows stuff. I figured that if I was going to go ahead and install Windows today, that I might as well get another hard drive to put in there so I can just do it now and don't have to worry about it. So now I have a 2 terabyte internal for Mac and a 2 terabyte internal for Windows, so I'm pretty much all set for recording game footage, hopefully. Well, it was kind of a pain. It was actually a huge pain. It was a really big pain, but did it. We got the drives put in all the computers, installed Windows, played Grand Theft Auto tonight, which was good. My computer was incredibly dusty. Like, I don't know why it was so dusty, but we cleaned it out, which was really nice. Another thing, I really love this case, and there's a vlog back last October whenever I put it together, where it shows that the case opens on both sides, which a lot of like the mid to higher end cases do now. But the reason that's so great is that it keeps all of the cables like not on this side. All the cables are on this side. The problem is I actually ran into an issue where there were so many cables because we had so many drives on that side that I was having a hard time getting the side of the case to close. Like the cables were getting caught. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, why don't you just put them on the other side? But it wasn't like that. Like I had pulled all the slack through the other side. There wasn't that much left. It was just the way, like how tight the things were together. Like it fits. I got the case closed eventually, but I couldn't help but feel that maybe something was pinched, Not that that's really going to hurt it, but I don't know. Kind of bothered me. Anyway, I didn't record anything tonight because I really just wanted to play and have fun. But it did remind me that I haven't booted Windows in a long time. I haven't recorded anything on Windows in a long time. And I was interested to know what recording software you guys use if you record things on the computer, because historically I've always used Fraps, but I've heard really good things about Dxtory. Dxtory? I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce that, but I've heard good things about it. It has a lot more customization options than Fraps, and for someone who doesn't have either, they're actually like the same price, so you know, you could just choose. But I've looked up some reviews and some comparisons between Fraps and Dxtory, and there's people that are varied. You know, there's a lot of people that used both and said, you know, this one worked great for me and this one didn't. And then there's other people who are flip-flopped and like, this one worked great for me and this one didn't. So I wanted to know from you guys, because I actually trust your opinion, which one works good for you and why? I know that Fraps is simple, but I've had Fraps for a while and it's always worked for me. My biggest complaint with Fraps is that I would have to record my audio from my microphone separately, and Dxtory apparently will record all of the audio that you want to record in separate streams, so everything can be edited independently. That's exciting, because that's something Fraps needed to do for a long time. Also, Fraps doesn't seem to get updated quite as often as the other program. Like, the last major update for Fraps was in February, which is a long time. So it's almost like the development team doesn't care a whole lot. I don't know. It just seems like there could be a lot of extra features added, and they're not really going that route. So I wanted to hear from you guys. Let me know what you use to screen record Windows, because that's not something I normally do. I also said I haven't used Windows in 2 years. That can't be right. It's 2013, and my Skyrim LP started in November 2011. So that would be 2 years. And that was the last time I think I used it. It's been like 18 months. That's probably a better estimate. It's been a while. Feels weird to use it again. Not that I'll like actually use it. I'm just booting into it to do games. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Kind of a very similar vlog to yesterday's, but we can talk about screen recording in this one. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? I've downloaded Google Chrome. Fun fact, I think I've only ever used Internet Explorer to download Google Chrome.
Emil.
Mr. Emil, also known as
Chugga Conroy. Hello, everybody.
also known as
That loud guy from TRG that breaks the viewer's ears.